Hello and welcome. This is Richard Skilleter, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about visualization. That's right. You're going to learn how to visualize the right way. You're going to learn how to tap into those feelings. You're going to learn that your mind and body are so powerful that you can manifest anything you want. So stay tuned. You're going to learn 3 special things about visualization. That's right, 3 special things. So here we go. Alright guys, the first thing you're going to learn is how to visualize, alright? How you visualize is this. First of all, you need to get into a state where you're having fun. Make your visualizations fun. That is what I gotta say. It's one of the most key components of visualizing is having fun. So in your mind, you want to create a scene that's fun. Okay, we're going to use the example of a new car. Who wouldn't want a new car? Okay, let's say it's a sports car. Let's get really cool with this, and let's say you want a Lamborghini. Okay, so let's say it's a red Lamborghini, and I want to drive a Lamborghini. I want to have like those pedals on the Lamborghini where you like broom 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 and it goes like that. Okay, just for an example. So that's fun. Okay, probably for a lot of guys that'd be fun. I don't know about girls, maybe a girl with like a different car, but we're just going to use that for an example. So you have this Lamborghini. So what you want to do first is you want to imagine yourself in first person. That's the first thing. So imagine yourself grabbing the steering wheel. Okay. The second thing you want to do is after you grab the steering wheel, you want to imagine that you're driving somewhere. So you're going to see out in front of you driving somewhere. Well, usually with Lamborghinis or cars that are called supercars or super fast cars, people really want to drive them fast. So let's say that you imagine yourself on some straight road. Maybe it's road that you know, or maybe it's road that you don't know. It doesn't matter if you imagine it or you know it or you don't know it. Then the second thing you want to do is you want to feel sensations, okay? These are called sense feelings. When you visualize, you have sense feelings, okay? Sense feelings are like things that are reactive in the visualization, okay? For an example, let's say that I'm taking this Lamborghini out and I'm driving it and I want to go super fast. I want to go 0 to 100 and I don't know. I think it would probably take 4 seconds, 4.5 seconds to get from 0 to 100, probably in a Lamborghini, something like that, maybe 5 seconds. So anyways, so to the visualization, the first sense feeling in the visualization would be starting and then accelerating. You would feel the acceleration. I would feel that acceleration. That would be the first thing. The second thing, maybe it would be seeing passing something really fast. Maybe it's another car, maybe it's a tree, maybe it's something, okay? And the third thing is would maybe that excitement that I would feel when I got to 100 miles an hour in like 5 seconds, okay? So those right there are 3 sense feelings. One is a feeling of excitement. Like I go back in the seat so I can feel that. I can feel that back in. I can feel myself going back in the seat. The second thing would be something that I see, okay? Or maybe it's shifting the gears, because like when you shift the gears, you get that feeling of acceleration. So sense feelings are feelings within the visualization that have some type of sensation, okay? That I can feel how the seat feels, okay? Let's go to the first sensation. I feel how the seat feels. So when I go back in the seat, I feel that. I can feel the leather. I can feel the acceleration. I feel my head go back, okay? The second thing is after I get, let's say I'm shifting, I get to that, I would first gear to second gear, I can feel the acceleration back. Maybe it's that. Or maybe it's seeing that object, okay? And then the last thing is that excitement. So the whole point with using sense feelings is to put those into your visualization, okay? Now the best way to visualize would be between 3 and I would say 5 to 10 seconds, because you want to at least have 2 sense feelings in there. 2 sense feelings. Now they can be different sense feelings. Okay, the first sense feeling in this visualization with the feel of the leather, in the Lamborghini going back. I can feel that. I can feel that leather. I can feel that leather. Or maybe it's the sound of the engine when I start. You feel that sound of the engine. And maybe the second sense feeling is the acceleration. Okay, and then maybe you want to top it off with that feeling of excitement when you reach 100 miles an hour. So that could be 3 sense feelings in the scene when driving the car. So That's basically how you do it. And then you just repeat this on loop. You keep repeating it, repeating it, say 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And that's how you visualize, guys. There's no easier way to do it. So the whole point is people need to practice. You need to practice visualization. And you need to make it between 5 and 10 seconds on a loop, okay, using these sense feelings. So you at least got to have 2 sense feelings. Try to make them different sense feelings, okay? So, and I'm going to recap this again, okay? What is the first sense feeling would be starting the car, feeling that excitement of the car. The second sense feeling would be after I get up to, I shift to second gear because, you know, the gears are over here on the steering wheel. So it's called pedal shifters. Okay, it would be going back in it because when I hit second gear, I'm accelerating back, okay? And the third sense feeling would be that excitement when I reach 100 miles an hour, okay? So those are 3 different sense feelings. They're different way that in the visualization that you feel it differently. You know what I mean? 2 of them could have been the same because the first one could have been excitement when the car started. The second one could have been the acceleration back. And the last one could have been the emotion of excitement or something, or joy, or it could have been something like that. So and with that, there was 3 sense feelings, but you at least need 2 sense feelings. Try to make them different if possible, okay? Because then it's just about training the mind. It's about doing this over and over again. And the reason you make it short between 5 and 10 seconds is because your mind's got to get used to doing this like over and over again in this repetition way. And see, it's like a meditation because sometimes when you visualize, you kind of lose it. You got to come back to it. So always think, okay, I got to have at least 2 sense feelings, and then you can add more sense feelings as they go along. But 5 to 10 seconds, guys. That's all you need to do. And if you do this, I guarantee it will manifest. Okay. Now, one more key trick to using sense feelings is you should deeply feel your sense feelings. What do I mean by that? Well, if I start the car, I want to feel that feeling like, yes, I'm driving a Lamborghini. Yes, that feeling. You feel I felt it deep, so it's that deep feeling, okay? And then when you get to after I start the car, maybe it's first gear, second gear, I feel the acceleration. Boom, you feel that as you go. You're feeling it deep. And then when I get to that excitement, yes, I reached 100 mile an hour, and it was like 5 seconds, and you feel that excitement. Really get into that feeling of excitement, that feeling of fun when I reach that 100 miles an hour, and deeply feel it. Now remember, visualization is a practice. So 2 sense feelings, 5 to 10 seconds, and deeply feel them, okay? Write them down what the sense feelings are, and so you can repeat this over and over again. So let's recap, okay? I'm going to recap how to do this, okay? I'm not going to go through this again. I'm just going to go through it like a list. So this is what you do. You should write a list. So here's the list. 5 to 10 seconds, okay? 2 sense feelings, okay? And feel them deep, okay? I'm writing this down because I'm gonna remember this too, okay? And then after you feel it deep, you're going to go over them again and again for at least 5 minutes, okay? And it's a practice. It's a practice of feeling these deep and deep. And the whole point of this is you're trying to visualize and get better at your visualization skills, but you're also trying to deeply feel because you're trying to create those states of being inside of you. So the deeper you feel, the faster it manifests. Why is that with visualization? The deeper I feel, the quicker it manifests. Because it's the emotion. I'm going to say this again. I'm going to repeat this a couple times. The emotional intensity is that fuels manifestation. The emotional intensity. The deeper I feel, the faster it manifests. Because what happens is you're changing your state of being, and you're emitting a signal, a vibration to the universe, God, all that is, source, whatever you want to call it. You're emitting this, and when you emit this, it comes back to you. So if I'm deeply feeling these sense feelings about this subject, I'm gonna get it back. You see. And the universe, God, is like, okay, I know what you want now. So the whole point is practice, to practice these states. So if you practice and practice and practice, that's how you do it. So 5 to 10 seconds, 2 sense feelings to start, 5 minutes. Just try that and deeply feel. Don't forget, guys, deeply feeling is the key, okay? Slow down your visualizations if you have to deeply feel, because if you slow down your visualizations to deeply feel, it's a practice. Remember, visualization is a practice, a state of mind and a practice, and something that you got to commit to daily to get what you want. I would say start with 5 minutes a day. Slow it down, okay? All right, I'm gonna leave how to do this in this description below. Okay, I'm gonna go through it in detail, and I want you guys to comment of what you think this will do for you if you deeply feel with these sense feelings. Okay, maybe like two different sense feelings. Okay, one could be like I feel the seat. The other one can be like I feel the excitement or I feel the acceleration back. You know, in a car. So try to use different sense feelings. Okay, these are sense feelings, guys. So it's very important for visualization. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Bye.